AI Power Hour. Let's see. We got a lot of stuff done today. Got a lot of regular admin stuff today. Claude Cowork is a thing. Or actually, CloudBot is a thing. Alfredo, you got to get CloudBot. I hate to say it. Got to get yourself a CloudBot. Yep. Yep. It's going to change. It's not like all create. They're like personal executive assistants, basically. So, hope you're doing very well, good sir. Things are blessings. We just sold our first SaaS license for Cam. Well, another license, I should say. We've been selling quite a few, so I'm actually happy that Cam is now selling. And then right now I have Claude on the background. He's basically doing a lot of like QA testing. Pro tip, getting him to use Playwright to automate your testing. Hack, because you build an app or you talk to Claude and he builds your app. Claude tests your app in Playwright, and Playwright feeds back the test data back to Claude, and then Claude fixes the bugs and iterates and again. Can Claude trade? Oh yeah, Claude's been trading on like crypto, or was it Polymarket is like the biggest one. Claude could do everything. Like the more thing is, here's the bigger thing for everyone. Why aren't you guys using more Claude? I just canceled GenSpark today, and you know what? I'm canceling ChatGPT right now. Oh, don't do it, John. Don't do it. Yeah, I'm canceling ChatGPT right now. I'm canceling GenSpark right now. I already canceled GenSpark earlier. So let me log in. This is a interesting day. It's like we've gone this far and no more ChatGPT, no more Claude, no more. Well, Claude is pretty much all you need. Like Claude is all you need, which is nice. Good to see everyone on YouTube. Hello, YouTube fam. We have everyone online. Missed you guys. I missed live streaming today. Today was just office work, all that. Oh, it's so fast. Like it's so fast. Friday, if you were to tell me about CloudBot, I would be like, CloudBot's stupid. Don't waste your time with CloudBot. It's a waste of time. Da 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 da. Sunday night, I have an AI business mastermind, and I was talking to some software engineers. I actually recruited I recruited a senior software engineer into my academy because he has a lot of experience in software engineering. So he laid the sauce and set me up with CloudBot. I see the way. I see. But it's not to say like CloudBot's everything. CloudBot's the first step of basically Jarvis. Like that's basically what CloudBot is. CloudBot's Jarvis. Like that's one of the biggest things. Do you know Netlify? Netlify? Which one? I've heard that sounds before. It sounds familiar. All right, let's get those numbers up. 10,000 likes and I'll give you guys a free Claude Code course. Full Claude Code course you can start learning today. We just got to get it up to 10,000 likes. Come on. It's Friday. It's Sunday, Monday night. What's Netlify? Netlify, if I think that's for like the server stuff, like Vercel type stuff. Nah. You want Railway, not Netlify. Railway. I made Claude into a military drill sergeant to learn Cursor. He's mean. Why do you need to learn Cursor? All you need is Claude. Netlify is similar to Vercel. Even Vercel, no need for Vercel. Like, no need for Netlify, no need for Vercel. Like, get all in Railway. Railway is, like, crushing it right now. Ooh, some people want a free Claude Code course that has everything they need and want to learn about Claude Code. Actually, and I am actually working on... Where do I have it open? Hold on. I have, like, so many Claude conversations open. Oh, I have it open over here. I have a full Claude Code workbook. I'll give you guys. First, I'm going to give you 2 ways to level up right now. Oh. Hey. I'm not going to lie. I've been hanging out more in Cowork. I'm going to have to come back to this project. And I'm just going to... I don't know, Claude in the browser, like the projects and files that I'm using Claude with, like, hold on, I need to get this. I'm basically putting together a Claude Code master Bible book that has everything you could want to know about Claude Code in a PDF book. How does that sound? That sound interesting? That's what I want. So, do we do this in just a chat? Let's see if we could do this in a new chat. Trying to get better with Claude Cowork is like, where's my sidebar? There we go. New. Claude Cowork. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. All right. I don't know. The browser is like, there we go. We'll turn that into a workbook. Wahahaha. Hello, Devin. I was waiting. We've got a prize. Well, you already have the prize. Like, we're doing 10,000 likes to get to Claude Code first course. And then, since you're in the community, you're going to get it. Everyone in the community is going to get a full Claude. You already have the course because you're in the community. But for everyone else that's not in the community, 10,000 likes, I'm going to give you guys a free Claude Code course. Second thing, for everyone, I'm actually working on. I say like I'm working. Let me rephrase. That is very rude and that is lying. I am not working. I am vibe working right now. Technically, Claude's working. Claude is working right now. Jay, what's up? Good to see you, good sir. Claude is working for all of us right now and putting down the most comprehensive Claude Code workbook that I'm going to give all our members. We're going to make sure it has everything about plugins, MCP, Cowork, APIs, limits, plans, how to set up all the fun stuff. So this, if you're in the community, it's my free gift. I always give you guys free gifts every single week. So this is something you guys are going to get. I'm working on it right now. And if we get to 20,000 likes, I'll give you guys a one-time QR code to go get the book if you guys make it to 10,000 likes. I don't know. It's a full Claude Code workbook that has everything you want to know about Claude Code because Claude is the only app you need to master. I just canceled GenSpark. I am canceling ChatGPT right now. You guys are distracting me from canceling ChatGPT. Right now, I need to export all my data, for example. What do? I'm an AI implementation consultant. I am also an AI educator. And I now run a SaaS business, enterprise SaaS app. Because of Claude. See what Claude does to you? Claude will make you have all these side hustles. Allie's like, I just started playing with Claude myself. Allie, 10,000 likes, free Claude Code course. 20,000 likes, free Claude Code workbook that has everything you can want to know about Claude. It has plugins, MCPs, all the things you want. Because to me and for everyone, we need to fully go deep into everything Claude Code offers. Everything Claude Code offers, like all of the features, the browser, the extension, the Cowork desktop, Claude Code. He's like, okay, Doc, I'll start sharing. That's all. I'm now gamifying the points where I'm just give you guys like free. I now have levels of gifts at every 10,000 likes. I have levels of gifts I'm going to give you guys for free just for hitting that because it's Monday night. Everyone wants to learn how do I stay ahead, work smarter, not harder, John. Because I don't want to do the work, John. They say Claude does the work. How does Jay? Appreciate you, good sir. You brought in the heat with the likes. I know you're gonna take a sub out, rest those fingers. I know Devin's gonna come in, and then we've got everyone. G Rivera, what's up? Coming in for the likes. We are hitting those likes, ladies and gentlemen, for a free Claude Code course, and I am vibe working because Claude is building you a comprehensive workbook. Given the massive scope of this project, he's putting together a well-structured document. And this is the interesting thing. You can't do this in the browser. That's the interesting thing is like I'm dealing with like so much data that you have to move away from Claude browser and move into Claude desktop. If not, then you go into like VS Code, which is like a whole nother thing, which is like, yes. Ooh, we're getting close to a Claude Code course. Unlocking the live because you guys, can you cancel GenSpark from the app? I was just trying. It's weird on the phone. I just went to the desktop right now. For everyone who here, and we had this discussion last night, a lot of members are canceling GenSpark. Yes, a lot of members are canceling GenSpark. Really, really Wild. Why desktop? Desktop has the ability to run more features than it can in the browser because when it's in the browser, it could only run off Chromium and basically browser stuff. When it's a desktop application, you get more and it unlocks more access to your computer. Ooh, Enigma coming in hot with that dope logo. Meow Mama, good. Love the heat. She probably has one of those like finger clickers. You want everyone right here, everyone right now. Sign up for Claude Code, cancel ChatGPT, cancel GenSpark, sign up for Claude Code, download Claude, co-work for it's basically Claude Desktop. Windows, Mac, really doesn't matter. She's like, oh no, I'm putting the work. I know Meow Mama wants that free course. 10,000 likes, I'm going to give you guys a free Claude Code course. So everything you need to learn how to use Claude Code to build websites and deploy apps all in. Let me show you the websites I've been building with Claude. I'll show you my website that I just finished for a client. And then let me show you a website. One of my students, what's the T with GenSpark? The T is GenSpark's great and all, but honestly, like Claude does way better for documents, and Claude integrates well with everything. Like you're going to use Claude browser, you're going to use Claude desktop, you're going to be using Claude on VS Code or as your coding development. Not everything is like coding basically. He is such an office assistant that now with ClaudeBot, like now you have one app to basically do everything you want to do with AI as far as like working wise. Like sure, this is like office business stuff, like text talk stuff that is like image videos and those types of creatives. That's still separate. That's still like you could just go to like a Higgsfield or Prepick or something like that. So it's Claude. Oh gosh, see Claude. I am canceling ChatGPT right now. By the way, I'm also exporting all my data. I'm gonna export all my data and just import it into Claude. That's one of the biggest things. So yes, this is happening. AI moves so fast. These are the things I'm telling you to take action now. It's like I'm canceling a lot of plans or a lot of subscriptions. Dang, we're already compact. Oh yeah, let me show you a website that I built. You're gonna love it. This is how I'm teaching how to build websites. My websites now, UC website. Look at this. Yeah, yep, see, cancel ChatGPT right here. But no. Like and follow, then go cancel ChatGPT. Look at this website. This is for a politician that's running for office, so they just hired me and my client to basically vibe code. These are websites we're building with Claude Code now. Like these are so gangster now. We're embedding videos and AI. Y'all, you're not on this level. Like this is so next level. Wait, hold on. Let me switch it over so it's like mobile view. And then just refresh it. Because you want when the app opens, just like bam, you want to hit them with the video when it opens up. Like don't hit them with a boring landing page. Like this is your website. Like your website should go, like this dude has video? I don't even have video. But yeah, we vibe coded all of this in just 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. And we're charging full price for how to do websites, which is thousands of dollars. It takes 2 hours. That's why I want to teach you guys Claude Code. Like, we charge the client multi-thousands of dollars, and it took us 2 hours to vibe code something like this. So I say you guys have to learn Claude and VS Code. There's a little Claude and VS Code. You can, Devin, because you're in the community, so I'm going to teach you how to vibe code websites like this. We talked about it on, I think we talked about it on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're in the community, don't worry. I'm going to tell you how this is all in the community. But let me show you. This is my client's website. I taught him how to vibe code, and now he built this website for his own business. So it's like this website's so gangster. And then he has his authority stacking. Do you do image to video on the hero banner? It's just a video playing in the background. That's all. But it's an AI video using. I mean, you can use VO3. We used VO3. Once Seed Dance 2.0 comes out, oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry for the two people on YouTube right now. I gotta say hi to them. So this, like, oh, amazing. I'll check it out. The kids had a 4-day weekend, so I haven't been back. Don't worry, this week is pretty much like Claude. This week we're going deep into Claudebot and more Claude. I'm sorry. That's like I we need to get you guys master Claude. So that's what we're doing for like websites. And it's like, oh, banger websites, amazing. So that's vibe coding, like with that. That's why you guys gotta get on the Claude. Claude is going to cancel ChatGPT, cancel GenSpark. All you need is Claude. Because you need one tool fundamentally to put all of your conversations. And I get it. ChatGPT, it's so personalized. Claude is also personalized too. He doesn't have the voice feature as ChatGPT, which I get it. Although some people, they find that kind of weird, which is a thing. To each your own. No need to have NAN too. I know there's some people on this call, they're like, oh, I got some NAN stuff I'm going to do this week. No, no. Give all your NAN automations to Claude. All your apps to Claude. All your subscriptions to Claude. Like, and then you guys definitely got to set up Claude Bot. Like, it is actually a thing. But he's not like production, like super production level. That's like code is superior than no code tools, and then maybe Claudebot is down at the bottom. He's like low level. He's like a personal executive assistant for each individual. That's where Claudebot really shines. Claudebot isn't like running a whole company kind of thing. Maybe a whole series of Claudebots, but we'll get to that stage. But it's kind of interesting, which is like because he learns about you, he knows more about you. So that is what's going on in the AI space this week. Is everyone is getting on the Claude, and then that's one of the big So now what I'm doing is putting together a workbook for the whole community. That is okay. It's almost done. He's almost putting everything together because Claude is like so great for workbooks. To create a workbook, one click, boom, Google Docs in your Google Drive folder, one click, done. The MCP is awesome. If you hook up MCP to like your Gmail, your email, you can like go through your email and stuff and like clean your inbox. Like it's pretty. And then I have another project that I'm working on at Claude Jarvis. That's like another level right there. Because basically, what's going to happen as trends going forward, Nurse Spencer says, so happy to hear. Just noticed this week how great Claude is. He's even great for PowerPoint. You're going to eventually want to, it's common to upgrade the subscription for Claude, I will say. Like, I was rocking the $100 one for quite some time. The $20 one is just a tease. Let's be honest. The $20 subscription is just a tease. But now I'm on the $200 plan because I'm building a SaaS app. I'm doing more AI implementations for clients. So I'm like, which is a whole. Now, for everyone here, with your Claude subscription, get Claude for desktop. That's what I'm like working on right now. Yeah, the 20 doesn't do anything. Like the 20 is like they shouldn't even have the $20 plan. It should just like honestly like cancel all. The only other like AI tools is like, I mean, if you're doing like image and videos, like those are all a separate subscription type of thing. That's like your Nano Banana, JetSpark. 3 weeks we'll get like Seedance 2.0, which will be dope. Interesting. Corporate America is restarting to implement AI in companies. Learn it if you have it. Yep. All the companies, corporate training, less than 3 years to, it's going to be less. Like the end of this year is going to wipe out a ton of office jobs. Like once people found out about Copilot this week, that was last week. A lot of managers were like, hey, that person that does reports and stuff like that, we don't need him anymore. It's like, oh, Jesus. Well, Manus, well, I'm canceling GenSpark too. So it's like, don't really, like, You need to more build into more. So it's beyond tools now. It's beyond just like a GenSpark or a Claude or like just one. You guys should be to the point where you're using Claude to build your own custom tools. That's where we're at now. Is you should have a suite of custom tools that you vibe coded with Claude that help you do whatever XYZ in your job or business, basically. That's because you basically don't need subscriptions. You should be hooking up an API to like Open Router and then vibe coding your own, for example. My wife's company has just implemented Copilot. Advice for Copilot I could share with her. May God have mercy on your soul. I say that jokingly because like Copilot is not AI. I'll say it again. Copilot is not AI. Copilot is not AI. That's like Apple. That's like saying Apple intelligence is AI. It is not AI. It is far, far from AI. When compared to how good Claude is, like I was trying to say, not like Rob said it. I didn't say it, like, but it is absolute garbage. Like all Copilot trash, like absolute trash. Like even ChatGPT now is already obsolete. Like obsolete, like it's gone. So now we're not doing Copilot. We're not doing ChatGPT. GenSpark was all 2025. GenSpark and Manus were like great for 2025. That's gone. Now it's Copilot, or now it's Claude. Because Claude, now you're using Cowork, you're using the browser automation, and now you should have sub agents running on Claude that are delegating and running tasks. You should have all your skills in basically skills. You should also have MCPs and APIs and CLIs. If that sounds like Chinese, trust me, I sound too. That's why dang, he's really choking on this book. I need to come at this in a different strategy. Okay, hold on. So here's the interesting thing because basically I just pasted what is the equivalent of like 4 hours of training, and Claude can't consume that much, for example. Okay, so let me explain all that too. All I ask is hit that like button and share this, and I will give you all the answers for Claude. I don't want you to walk away from any of my lives to be like, I don't know what he said, or I want you to learn. We're all here to learn together. With Claude, Claude has the ability to replicate human being skills. Basically, anything on a computer that a human being can do can be replicated now. And now you have to start to think of, if I take a human being and break them down to the knowledge, skills, and tools, well, that all could be pre-programmed in Claude with no coding experience whatsoever. So now we're replacing full-time human beings and full-time department. Well, the VS Code and like Claude Code, that's like replacing departments now. Like Cowork and stuff like that, that's like replacing full-time employees. And then now you're building plugins. So let me rewind. If I'm a marketer and I get hired in a company and my job is to be a marketer, I do marketing tasks. I create content, I look at my competitors, and I come up with a 30-day content calendar as my output, my human being skills, and my fictitious company, John Awesome Corporation, for example. Well, that means that I can replace my knowledge, all the things I know about marketing, transfer to just MD files, markdown files. They're just text files. That's how you insert knowledge into Claude. Oh, okay. So if I take the sum of all my 10 years as a marketer, they're just what? Let's say 20 pages of 20 markdown files, basically. So now I've cloned someone's entire knowledge. Next, what do they do on the day-to-day? Like what are their skills? Well, they do some SEO, they create content calendars, and they respond to comments, let's say, for example. So each one of those are skills. Those skills can be prompted. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Hey, when you do SEO, step 1, go to this website. Step 2, look for these keywords. Step 3, order them. You could basically program, just in plain English with no coding language, what that person does. And then that person has access to tools. Maybe Trello, maybe Asana, maybe Slack, maybe posting a metrical to post content, maybe a Nano Banana API to generate images or something like that. Okay, those are all skills. Skills are, or well, those are tools, and tools can come in a couple, three flavors. Here's the cheat code with Claude. There are three ways to connect tools to Claude so that it can make it can update like your Gmail, it can update your business apps, stuff like that. There are three options you want to choose, and not all are the best. Option number one is MCP. MCP is like USB. If I want to connect my Claude, who just is a large language model, by the way, if you guys are enjoying this, put a yes down the chat so I know who's enjoying this, because this is a whole Claude masterclass. You want to think of MCPs as like connections to tools, basically, because if I'm a programmer and I'm trying to connect my Gmail, well, I got to connect every single little connection to create, read, update my email, for example. Well, that's what USB is, or MCP. MCP is just USB to a tool, because Claude is just a large language model. He just regurgitates text. He can't interact with the real world, and that's where MCP comes in. So now your Claude can update your calendar or read your email or send emails. That's MCP. That's one. There are two other ways. The next way, which is more interesting, which is APIs. You could hook up an API service. For example, if I want to generate images in Claude, I want to give Claude the superpower to generate images using Nano Banana, for example. Well, I'm going to go to OpenRouter. And OpenRouter, I pay $5 and just deposit it in. And from $5, I'm going to basically fund that. Oh, ignore that invite. Sorry about that. Sorry, I have a very low threshold for spammers because we're all here to learn and grow. So I'm ruthless with the blocking. Back to class. So the second way is APIs. Now, if I want to give Claude or my app a superpower to like generate images or videos, well, there's actually two services for that. Well, one is called KIE.ai. Let me get you guys a screenshot of that so you guys could take a screenshot. And okay, get ready to take a screenshot, and then you just got to reply yes in the chat when you took a screenshot. Actually, probably not of my email. Let me just block this there. So take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, and then hit that like button. That's all I ask. Awesome. So that's Kai. That is a service where their sole job is to provide image or video generation on request. And so I could tell my bot and say, hey bot, or Claude, I want you to generate images like Nano Banana. And so we'll hook up an API service, which is just a phone number. And when Claude calls that URL, but think of it like a phone number, think of it like a pizza shop. When he calls Kai and says, hey Kai, I would like to place one order for one Nano Banana, Kai's gonna say, whoa. I gotta see if you have an account here. Let me see your API keys. Do you have an API key with us? And then Claude is basically going to be like, yeah, I do have an API key. This is my account. And then they're going to look and be like, okay, Jonathan Acuna, I see you do have an account. Yes, one Nano Banana image. One moment, please. Let me take your prompt. And then here's your order number, your receipt, your ID number. They're going to go and process that order because it could take a minute, could take 10 minutes. It's on their servers, on their computers. And so your little app is calling them every 30 seconds. Is my order done? Is my order done? Is my order done? Is my order done? And then finally, 90 seconds later, the order is finished and Kai says, yes, your order's done. Here's a URL to access your Nano Banana image. So that's APIs. If you want to connect your apps or Claude to give it superpowers like generate images, videos, all sorts of things. There is one more superpower that really makes Claude Code more interesting. And before I share that, just put a Y in the chat if you're enjoying this talk, just so I get hydrate as well too. So it wakes up the algorithm too at the end of the day. That's all. Perfect. So the last one, the most important, and this applies to when we now get into ClaudeBot. ClaudeBot is very important because ClaudeBot is like having a personal executive. ClaudeBot will do all the work of trying to figure out how to solve the problem that you give him a task. That's the unique thing about ClaudeBot. But I digress about that because the way ClaudeBot likes to interact with the world is something called CLI. Command Line interface. CLI is just another way to connect with another app or service. So when you're looking at Claudebot or you're vibe coding your own app, you're going to look at MCPs, you're going to look at APIs, and you're going to look at CLIs. Are 3 different ways. One is going to be a little easier to find and implement than the other to connect your Claude or your cool vibe coded app that you built with Claude with some image models, video models. Now, if we get to 10,000 likes, I'll show you the 2 API services that you need in order for you to connect and vibe code any app to get access to any model, image, video, text, all there. 10,000 likes. While that's there, please put your questions in the chat, and I love to give you guys. Basically, right now, I also have to open VS Code right now because Cowork is choking on this project basically of I'm trying to get him to basically create a workbook for a Claude workbook that has everything you want to know about Claude, APIs, MCP, everything. But right now you can't do it in a browser, it's too large. You can't do it in Cowork, it's too large. So that's why, as a skill set, it's really important to learn how to use VS Code. How can I learn about OpenCV? OpenCV, which is, I don't think you need to learn, Andres, rephrase that and say, how do I learn and go deeper on Claude and all the cool things that Claude offers? That's everyone's conversation here that needs to focus on. No more distractions of anti-gravity and joys, all these different apps and stuff. We need to focus and get you guys going deep. Tried Voicey, don't like it. Can Claudebot create person and go live? No. Claudebot and that whole, let's say, family of tools, Moltbot and all the different variations, fundamentally act as a personal executive assistant. It's Jarvis, and it's like Jarvis mixed with the movie Her had a baby. That's what Claudebot is. The problem is that it's still very technical. You have to have, if you've been following the academy or my community, you should have the technical skills that Claudebot isn't an issue. Claudebot shouldn't be an issue. If not, you're not taking the courses. Take the courses and you'll learn. So you don't, the thing is that's where all the fun toys are. That's why you want to learn to become technical. You want to learn how to use Claude Code. And that's why I tell everyone, yep, bingo. Now that we reached 10,000 likes, I promised you guys a free Claude Code course. Now that we made 10,000 likes, I will give you the promise. At 20,000 likes, I'm going to give you the full book for free. But right now, I'm going to give you guys the full course. What I need you guys to do, because it was teamwork, Mr. B right there, everyone's on it. I'm going to show you guys a screenshot. And then you guys are going to take that screenshot. I'm going to show you on that screenshot, there's 2 playlists, how to learn Claude Code. The main goal is here to go Claude. And coolly, I appreciate Copilot. I appreciate Grok. But at the end of the day, everyone here at the end of the day needs to master Claude. Right now, put Claude in the chat. Put Claude in the chat as Claude's going to be your number 1 focus this week. You're going to cancel ChatGPT, you're going to cancel Copilot, you're going to cancel GenSpark, go deep on Claude. And if not, and if you're still on the fence, put what you want to put as the alternative. Tell me what's your alternative. Are you going to stick with ChatGPT? That was 2023 and 2024. You're going to stick with Manus or GenSpark? That was 2025. This year, all of you are focusing on how do I get better with Claude. Not everything is coding. Not everything is vibe coding. That's not all that Claude offers. ClickUp? Oh, ClickUp is sick. ClickUp's actually really sick for a project management app, actually. DeepSeek, Ray, you need to go to GLM 4.5 and you need to play with Kimi 2.5 if you like DeepSeek. Those do really well too. Z.ai I think is also free if you guys want some Chinese AI models too. Did someone say ClickUp? I know. ClickUp's really good. Spreadsheet analysis. Oh, I digress. Let me get you guys the Claude Code course. Sorry. So let me get that. I just need 5 seconds, and then I'll give you guys a screenshot that you guys could watch that because you guys earned it. You guys totally earned a Claude Code course, full free. I guarantee if you watch this 1-hour course, you will know how to build apps, deploy apps on Railway, not Vercel, not Netlify, none of those. All right, everyone ready? Teamwork. You guys earned this. This was all you. All you guys earned this. Okay, for everyone that just walked in the room, get ready to take a screenshot on your phone. I'm going to show the URL. You're going to take a screenshot. This is a perfect Claude Code course for beginners, so with no experience. And the goal is that it will teach you how to use Claude Code with VS Code. I might see my double chin. So that you can. As I'm staring to live out, I'm like, Sir Claude Code is. I learned Claude Code from Jabba the Hutt. Jesus Christ. Okay. It will teach you Claude Code, VS Code, how to build apps and deploy them to Railway. That's a superpower. Here we go. Yes, it's on my YouTube channel because there's no paywall. I don't want you to sign up for anything. I don't want your email. I don't care. It's free. It's on YouTube. Take a screenshot. So everyone here is taking a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Free Claude Code course. All right, 5 seconds. 4. I know there's someone in the back going, I'm washing my hands. Wait, John. Wait, I just got in the bathroom. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Okay, don't worry. If you missed it, don't worry. Just say, show it again, and I'll show it. Right now, I need to show you guys where you're going from here. This is all you need right here. Take a screenshot. Actually, these two are really good. There you go. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Ooh, manifest. Thank you so much. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. So this is the full course. It's an hour long. It goes through how to go completely scratch VS Code from Claude, VS Code, and then to build apps on Railway. So that, and then that's a really good one as well too. Now, if you want to just keep going and just explore more with AI, this is another great playlist. These are all free playlists. Starts with TickTick. Trust me, TickTick is amazing. If you're overwhelmed, burnout, you need a task manager, TickTick will organize your entire life. I'm hooking up TickTick to the other one. Website Builder? Honestly, Vibe Code in like VS Code and then just deploy to Hostinger, honestly. Like my clients' websites, like if you look at Warren 2. So like my clients' websites are all built in VS Code. VS Code. Oh, sorry. Let me get this guy out of the way. Ooh. There we go. That's VS Code. Don't get intimidated. It's just a text editor. And there's Claude right there. So Claude in VS Code builds websites like this. Is AI Studio a good platform to build SaaS? No. Everyone here, I know you guys are gonna like, and we're gonna like, anytime someone says like, what about Claude? What about like Grok? Or what about Copilot? Or what about Anti-Gravity? Or what about Cursor? Everyone just spam comments Claude. Just, we need to get everyone on Claude. It's gonna just save so much time and help you guys get ahead because people are making more money with Claude. And Cowork, this guy right here, Cowork is so dope. Everyone needs to download. But hold on, let me get you the website. Hold on. Claude. It's basically just Claude Desktop. That's all it is. All right, hold on. Claude Code on desktop. That's what you want. Get the desktop. Download Claude. There you go. Download Claude. What are your thoughts on traditional directories in the AI world? Directories aren't really much of a business. It's like you got, like everything is like you got to sell a product or service, basically. Now, this is important because I'm going to be using Claude right now to create a document in VS Code because it's a 4-hour document. I know. And I need to organize it in a and only Claude in VS Code. That's why it's like Claude in VS Code works with very large files. I had a client, they had 500 files on their desktop. PDF files, sales charts, old SOPs, like all old data there. We gave it to Claude Cowork and said organize everything into new documents, new files, new updates, and organize all that. It took him 7 minutes to clean up all those 500 files, rewrite them, rewrite new SOPs off them. So here's one of the biggest things. So Karush has a good thing. I think we want to think about it. When you learn vibe coding, everything you can vibe code, basically. Like everything you can basically vibe code right away, which is like so wild. And that's what what people are doing now is it's no longer like Claude or VS Code or like oh, it's no longer like Claude or ChatGPT or Gemini. Like none of those matter. Right now, you're using those tools to vibe code your own tools now. Do you want a personal tracker? Do you want a personal CRM? Do you want your personal Jarvis? Do you want your own webinar or website funnel to get all? You guys should all be vibe coding your own websites right now, so that you can get off what was it, Squarespace, Wix, GoDaddy, Go High Level, ClickFunnels. What are all the notorious ones? Like whatever those website building tools, WordPress, you don't need them anymore. Gone. Gone. I'm telling you guys, like there's so much that was like gone. No needed. You're gonna vibe code your website and then with Claude, and then you're gonna host it on Hostinger, and you're gonna pay $3 a month, and you're gonna have unlimited landing pages. It's like Lovable. Lovable's trash, like trash, like Claude Code. Everyone, tell Jay how much Claude Code here. Have you heard of Emergent AI? I'm always curious just to hear new ones, but you guys chase too many shiny objects. Emergent build apps? No, no, no. If it's not Claude Code for building apps, you're gonna suffer when you build your app. Bolt.new, Replit, Firebase, whatever, Base 44, like Lovable. Your apps are trapped and they're gonna suck. Claude spins up sub-agents. Let me say this. Claude spawns sub-agents to get all the work done. Like, that's the crazy thing of what Claude's doing. Is like we're now building software development teams in Claude. We're replacing full departments in Claude. No need for Vercel. You actually need Railway. What are the risks with using? It's actually more risk not using Claude. What about vibe coding website SEO? Claude does the SEO. He will vibe code the SEO in your website, as you should. What are you building apps for Apple Play? What about building apps for Apple and Play Store? Yeah, he'll do both. They'll do I would be worried about your business model if you want to go to the Apple and Play Store. That's a very high risk. I would prove your business model and your app with the community and content first before you try and go mass market an Apple and Play Store. So you need to start marketing Preacher Bee. Good to see everyone. What app should I go with? I need one built. Claude. You guys are gonna get sick of me saying Claude, but you guys heard it from first. Like you're telling me. Like I'm telling you guys. Get on. What else you got? What do you think about Claudebot hype? Claudebot solves a problem. He solves a personal executive problem. Like all your personal executive and personal tasks, like remember notes or like your Notion and your TickTick and your task manager, that's Claudebot. Claudebot is basically Jarvis and her combined that basically learns about you over time. And everyone's unique where they have certain needs like automating. Automation is like it's on a personal level. What Claudebot, sure. I mean, there's things for like automating the business, like that's like super great. But he's such a security big risk that I'm like very hesitant on him for business has still. But like he solves a problem, and it's like short, quick implementations for stuff. I'm not going to use him for like vibe coding. I'm not using him for like he remembers and he does really interesting things. Cursor or Claudebot all day instead of Cursor. I mean, if you're a software developer, just play with Cursor. Like Cursor and Terminal, like technically you should be in Terminal, but either of those will work. By the way, hey Monica, good to see you. Let's quick plug for Cam because Cam is live. Let me get Cam up and running. Show you guys a little bit of Cam. Let me show you what you could build with Claude. Like this is like what you could build with Claude. Can I sit in on my sales meetings? No, technically you should have Firebase or There's Firebase or like no, it's Fireflies or we use Fathom. So you need an AI note-taking tool, and then an API from that goes to. So technically, After every meeting is recorded, every meeting is recorded using an AI note taking tool called Fathom. There are many other tools. When I recommend tools, that it's because they work. I'm an AI consultant for 2020 or automation consultant 20-25 years. I go into businesses and I automate their marketing department. I'm the guy that they call to like eliminate jobs, to like downsize, to like automate full departments. Like I have to come in and complete. So these tools, if I recommend them, they work. I want to make you guys life easier. So, let me show you what you can do with Cloud. Fathom AI, yeah. Fathom AI is a note-taking tool. AI note-taking tool, does video, does image, really helpful. And oh, by the way, 20,000 likes and we get a Claude code, or actually a Claude complete workbook that it has everything you could ever want to know about Claude. It's a comprehensive workbook. MCPs, APIs, plugins, skills versus MD files versus memory.md files, and when you want to use all the different, like all of that. Like all that's in this workbook. That's 20,000 likes. That's coming up. I'm actually sticking Claude on that project right now too, But right now I'm going to show you guys Cam so that you guys can see what can be built on a Claude level. Because now, here's my game. The game now is going after enterprise apps. That's my game. I want enterprise apps business. Oh, I'm going to give you the book for free, nurse. Just for participating on my live. I now gamify likes. I think I figured out a new I want to say a new trick, whatever. But I gamify likes. First 10,000 likes, I gave away a free Claude Code course on my YouTube channel. And if you missed that, let me know. We'll circle back on that. The next 10,000 likes, I'm going to give you guys a workbook. Which you guys are moving fast. Slow down. Claude doesn't even work this fast. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, or I actually have to put Claude on it right now. You guys unlocked a book. And it's free. It's a full comprehensive workbook. It's everything you could want to know about Claude. There's no charging. I'm not even gonna ask for your email. Like I just give it, like because you guys are just showing up and we have such a great audience tonight. Nice to meet you guys. I'm Dr. AI. I'm an AI consultant. I help people put. Where is everyone talking about John Levs? I gotta talk. Hold this. I'll look at John in a moment. So hold on. Right now, I gotta move quick and get you guys that workbook because you guys move faster than Claude workbook. Okay, here for context of what I'm doing, I can only create this workbook in VS Code because like the amount of information is so large. So I'm gonna create a new file, source.md, and then I'm going to paste the whole transcript, or I may have to get it from one moment. Man, you guys move quick. Okay, almost there. I'm going to show you how Claude is going to be creating the workbook too in just a moment. And for context, okay, I got that. Now this. Okay, and then let me give Claude the... Hey Claude, in this folder is a markdown file called source.md. I want you to create a docx file that is a complete workbook that goes through all of the concepts from beginner to all of them laid out. If there's any things that are missing when related to Claude Cowork, or Claude Code, any of those elements, go ahead and include those into the document. We want to make sure this is fully comprehensive, and output is a docx, remove all branding, and include branding for simple tech skills and my website. And then call to action to join the academy. No, I don't have a PhD from AI. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. I just tasted my lunch. Sorry. No, I don't have a PhD or a doctorate. I am actually a 25-year AI or automation consultant. So I actually came in at businesses and I've actually unlocked like millions in revenue for startups, businesses. And so I just became a doctor because I show up live on TikTok and talk nothing about AI and answer everyone's questions. And if you notice, I don't gatekeep. If you guys have a question, I'll give you guys the answers. I'll tell you why this tool is better than this one, why you should buy this tool versus that, all that fun stuff. So that's how I got the nickname, is because I had every AI question answered. And then I'm unique in the sense that I have a whole marketing background too. So like most people come to the community and business for me to like fix their marketing, to fix their business and fix their systems. To be like, hey, our business is slow, we're overwhelmed, we're doing things manually. And then I come in and be like, oh, we can automate this, we can make this a button so that they don't have to hire additional employees, they don't have to let go of employees. It allows them to 10x their output without having to. It's because there's a lot, most business owners or businesses are actually behind, just in the sense that they just have outdated technology. They're not in. I like to focus on the marketing, like updated website, updated CRM, email automation, and then your back end operations. That's like your ClickUp. But now the reason why I push Claude so much, Claude's working on our workbook for everyone, so it's in the oven. He's on it. I should tell him to spin up sub agents to do it, which will be really dope. I want you to spin up sub agents to delegate and work on this faster. Okay, that right there is a pro tip command. The reason why I teach Claude and VS Code, because not everyone's a software developer. Software developers love hanging out in terminal, and we can't get there on terminal, like not there. So with Claude, Claude and VS Code, you can spin up sub agents. I know. I'm trying to move I'm trying to vibe work so fast. I just told Claude to spin up sub agents so he could get your workbook done faster, because there's like, I don't know how many pages this thing is. I think I gave him there's like 800 pages he has to compress. So it's in the, but that's the cool thing about VS Code with Claude. You can say, hey, big project, I need this stuff faster. Go spin up sub agents. You're literally saying this in raw text. You're just saying, Claude, spin up sub agents and work faster. That's basically all you're telling them to do. And he spins up these, they're basically just sub little like Claude conversations with their own desktop. The big thing with everyone, like when you go all in on Claude, you're going to skip the $20 subscription, just go for the $100. Like, just trust me, skip the $20. It's not going to get you anywhere, because you're going to be using him for so much work. Like all your research, all of your strategy, all of your app development, all of your cutting subscriptions. So it's not that people are vibe coding apps that's significant. It's significant that people are vibe coding their own personal tools. Personal SaaS is what 2026 is about. It's personal SaaS. You get to customize your own tools the way you want. A personal tracker for your pets that you want to track for medication, and there's no app that exists or you want to pay $20 for some app that doesn't do the feature that you want. You're like, I just want to keep track of my pet's medication or something. You can vibe code that very easily. The rate limit on the $20, it's utterly useless. It's like you're gonna rack up to the 100, and then once you're on my level, once you're at the $100 level, what you'll peak out as is when you start getting into sub agents. When you get into sub agents and he's spawning sub agents to work, like, because he could spawn up like 10, 20 sub agents, go give them tasks, they all manage their own log, and then they report back to the manager agent, all while you're standing in front of a camera live streaming and talking to people on the internet around the world. Don't make a mistake. I'm vibe working right now. Like, let me show you, like, read this right now. Claude on the other side of my screen. Both agents are actively working. I'll monitor and let you know as soon as they finish. The DOCX builder is writing. So this is where you're building with sub agents. This is where things get really interesting. So now he's going to spin up sub agents, and then from there he's going to get work done faster. That's the real power. You're going to burn a lot more credits, but what used to take Claude to build a website in an hour now takes 10 minutes. Stuff like that. It's just like, but then in the real world is like that website would have took like a month to build manually. Now in Claude is an hour, and then Claude with sub agents is like 10 minutes. So you could compress time, which is like so wild, with just one command. Go spin up sub agents and do it. I canceled this week my subscription with Gamma for reason. Oh, Nurse Spencer, sign up for Notebook LM. It's completely free. Leah, pleasure to meet you. I have a skincare business products with no sales. Would you be able to help if I book a one-on-one? Yes. Hold on. I need to update. Send me a DM. Send me a DM and I'll send you my calendar link. That way you could book a one-on-one. Let's put it that way. If you guys would like one-on-one help about me coming into your business, improving your marketing, automating anything in your business, literally automating anything in your business, just send me a DM and I'll send you my calendar link and then we can talk. What do you think about Lovable? No need. All Claude code. All Claude. No Lovable, no Replit, no need. Miss, there's so many comments that pushed her. Misunderstood says, is Claude a monthly unlimited subscription? Not really. It's the $20 subscription for Claude is not going to get you anywhere of like anything useful. You'll burn through that so fast. However, the $100 one, wow, worth it. He's the office admin work basically. Everything office admin work and then on top of that the basically web developer for your business, because then Claude is going to build custom tools for you and your business, and you're like, oh, I wish I had a CRM or a website or a custom estimator or tracker or QuickBooks or whatever. You can vibe code that now, so you can cut all of your subscriptions, vibe code your own tools, and only pay for Claude to basically maintain them. He's just fixing bugs and updating them, adding new features if you want. So you're eliminating a lot of subscriptions. There's so many benefits of what Claude offers when you go into vibe coding, when you go into building your own tools. But excellent questions. Please, everyone ask your questions. I want you guys to walk away with like understanding of like, I just want you guys to play more with Claude this week. In the community this week, we're going to over ClaudeBot, and then we're going to do co-work towards the end. So I want to get you guys more comfortable. Yeah, and if everyone hasn't played with Notebook LM, great tool. It does visualizations, and then it does, okay, I think he's still working on it. Cool. The workbook is still working, so I will give you guys this workbook once it's done. Notebook LM is so great for learning and education. Nice, Leah. Pleasure to meet you. And Leah, yeah, send me a DM, and then I can automate your business, eliminate anything in your business that's taking full time, so you guys can buy back time. Yep, the sub agents are working about it. Talk to you about tokens. Tokens, you're not really burning tokens. Like, unless you're doing ClaudeBot and API requests, of course you're burning tokens. A token is a request to Claude to basically, hey Claude, I want you to do something, and it's a token. If you're on the subscription, you could technically use your Claude subscription, so you're not paying tokens, but you are paying your subscription tokens. So it's just one or the other. Now, there's Kim 2.5 or Kimi 2.5. They're hooking up Kimi 2.5 to ClaudeBot, so that they're paying a fraction of the price. Different APIs, different tuning. Yes, NYC, you can create your own Go High Level with all the features that actually most of my students have already built out their own, not only CRM, but analytic tracker, email automation. When I say email automation, some of my students, they've built apps where it automatically reads their email every morning at 8 a.m. and writes a reply and puts in the draft. And they just go, it's not even in their draft. They built their own dashboard. That, like, people are vibe coding their own dashboards. Like, they're taking their tools and like, I don't want to go to Gmail. I don't want to go to Google. I don't want to go Google Analytics. People are vibe coding their own dashboards so that they have all the information in the app that they want, and then they could press the buttons and do the things that they want, and the automations handle all the data entry and all that updates. So basically, yeah, you guys, there's no need to pay for like expensive like subscriptions anymore. That's why the stock market is gonna like hurt this year, because everyone's gonna like cut subscriptions and vibe code their own tools, and then they get to customize it the way they want, and it works the way they want, and it's all because of Claude. So, okay, let me see how he's doing on the book. How's it going? Gotta wake him up. Kick him in the butt, because I need to give you guys this book right now, because you guys earned it for hitting that like button. I appreciate that. He's like, still in progress. Let me go check it out. Okay. Shouldn't be that much of a feat. DOC access barely started, but the da-da-da, DOC will take a bit right. It's writing thousands of lines of rich educational context from scratch. He's like, you mofo, wait. Can you be patient? I'm like, where's my document? He's like, the document will take a little bit because it's right. He's so mad at me right now because I'm like, yo, agents, how's it going, Mr. Agent? And he's like, look, buddy, it's taking a little bit longer because it's trying to write thousands of lines of code. You try writing 1,000 lines of codes of educational rich context from scratch. He's like, mofo. He's like, just wait. Just be patient. I'm like, give me my book now. Ask your AI questions. I love to answer all of them. For me, what I offer AI consulting and implementation. I'll advise on how to best practice use AI in your business. What are the right tools you should be using, and then I'll also implement automation apps that eliminate half of your work. Basically, time is live. We're live. Work faster. Let him work faster. Best advice I learned is to be specific with your prompts. Let's take that a step farther, Mr. Turkey. I just DM me. Okay. If you guys want like one-on-one consulting or any of that, just send me a DM. Super easy. I'll send you my calendar and we'll take it from there. And I can know where you are, where your goals are, and then put together a clear roadmap. Wait, what was the one big question? The thing with prompt engineering, here is the most important thing with prompt engineering. I know I can't believe if everyone wants to know about Claude Code right now. That's why. This is how much demand people are like, hey, how important is Claude and CloudBot and all of this stuff? Like, I need to know, for example. I'm going to answer all of your questions. And if I miss them, just resurface it and I'll pop them in. So let me just rip through each of these questions real quick. I'll talk about my class subscriptions and Academy later. I'll go into that after. Biggest mistake when starting Claude Code. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, because I want to dovetail the biggest mistake with prompt engineering. And that's a big thing right now. Everyone right now needs to download a voice-to-text app. Anyone. I don't care. Anyone that... There's like I think it's like... Whisperflow is a really great one if you like. It's like $14 a month, but trust me when I say it's worth it. Thank you, nurse. So voice to text, anything, because the most important thing when vibe coding, when working with AI in general, when you're using any AI, just not everything's coding, is just to use voice to text and brain dump. Brain dump. Give the LLM more context around what you want, what you're using it for, what this task is for, what you're looking for after. Just dump. That is prompt engineering right now. Voice to text, no more typing keyboards. I'm so sad to say, typing as a skill set, gone. Completely irrelevant as of 2026. Oh, thank you so much. Completely irrelevant as of 2026. No more typing. Like there's like if you want something that is voice to text across your phone and your computer, it's Whisperflow. Let me get you that screenshot so you guys could take a screenshot. Again, I don't have an affiliate link, so or no. Yeah, this is the one that everyone raves about. Okay, here. So let's take a screenshot. There's many different ones. I really don't. It really doesn't matter which one. Just pick one that you like. If you don't have one, this is a good one. Hold on. Let me there you go. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Ooh, Mario, that's a great tip. I want to talk about that. All right, everyone got it? Cool. Why do we want to use voice to text? Because you will type 4 times faster. That one thing alone, congratulations, you are now 4 times faster in the AI world, and that means a lot, trust me. Yeah, Whisper, this one on your phone works really well too. Like, so it works great for your desktop and your phone. So you could go from typing 45 and go finger pecking and finger pecking. I know I got some peckers on the call. No more. Now you just wear nice rings, and now you go voice to text, and now is you could go to two because you're just talking. Yeah. So this is great. Take a screenshot. I recommend this one. It's super fast, like super fast. Okay, let me show you just like real quick. What you do is, hold on. Wherever you're going to type, you're going to hit the key. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jonathan Acuna. I'm now using voice to text. And as soon as I let go, it's going to instantly paste. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And there it is. In perfect grammar, no spelling mistakes, perfect punctuation. That eliminates Grammarly right there. Yep. And then you're just going to talk. Just voice the text and just dump. Dump, dump, dump. That's one of the biggest tips I could give to like keep up to date with AI. I got you. Is just voice it. You can. There's many different tools. You can use anyone. This is just a good one that works both on your mobile device, because you shouldn't be typing on your mobile device too, and Windows and iPhone and devices, because that's one of the biggest things. Is like, yeah, even on your phone too. Like no more typing on your phone. Like you're gonna hear me from here. No more typing. No more typing. If you want free, do this one. If you want free, most of them. I mean, honestly, like if you get like 2 or 3 of them, like let's just, there's a couple. If you get 2 of them, they both have free plans, and you could like toggle between the free. But if you want free, it's not free, but it's a one-time buy. So that's technically free in the subscription world. I've used this one. This is actually the one I'm using when I press voice. Hello, my name is Jonathan Kuya. Da 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 da. Like I'm using VoiceInc, just because I bought it a while ago and it's a one-time buy. It's only $25. The only downside is that he's only on Mac. He's not on Windows, and he's not on your phone. Yeah. If you guys don't want to do the Super Whisper, because Super Whisper, like, just so you guys know, like pricing wise, like, hold on, they don't make it easier for the pricing. They hide it. I hate when they hide it. See, like, it's not free. It was $12 a month. That's like a lot, for example. So it's like, that's why I recommend VoiceInc, because VoiceInc is a one-time buy, $25. One-time lifetime access. You're done. Very simple. And then that's what I use. That's what I'm using right here. Like if I type voice, I've been rocking it for quite some time actually. Let me show you guys some cool things. So I've had to reset it. I've saved a lot more than an hour. Like the app also has the ability to download. Oh, sauce. One of the biggest things, I'm going to say it here. You guys aren't going to like this. I'm saying a lot of no's of like no more. I'm going to say like no more Windows. No more Windows in 2026. If I see you on a Windows device in 2026, I'm going to kick you out of class. No more Windows. I know you got to get on the train. You got to get caught up. You got to get voice to text. You got to get on Mac. You got to like trust all AI is Mac. AI is a Windows. If AI is Copilot, people be still broke. So trust me, I want to make you guys money. By the way, I'm going to give you guys another tip right after this. So in a moment. What, really? Yep. No Windows. No keyboards. No Windows. No NAN. No more NAN. No ChatGPT. No Claude. No Manus. Like, no Windows. They're like, John, I don't like this live stream. John just keeps saying all these no's, all the things we can't do. And then you're going to come back and be like, I tried Whisperflow. It's really dope. And then I tried Claude. Oh my God, it saved me a ton of time. And then you're going to come back again and you're like, and then I tried Cam. and I don't have to do content anymore. We'll talk about Cam later. That's a layer thing. So no, Gemini's still there. Gemini is great because Gemini has like great suite. So all of Google's products are like great. Like because Google wins Nano Banana wins for images, which is basically Photoshop. Basically, like cancel Photoshop. That's Nano Banana, and that's it. Grok, no need for Grok. Grok's like Copilot. We just like kick him to the side. Cam, I will talk about Cam in a moment. Cam's my content automation app. That's something I vibe coded, but that's my app that I give business owners so that they could generate content with their AI avatar. So their avatar pumps out content. CapCut, still solid. CapCut's great for video editing. Actually, you want to use Gling. I'll say that. So if you guys do video editing, you guys, I'll talk about Cam, about what you can do. If you guys do YouTube or video editing, Go High Level is like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Go High Level. It has it all in there, but it's like some people aren't using all of Go High Level's features. And like, if you're not using all of Go High Level's features, thank you so much. Then it's like, there's other tools. I was going to show you guys something. Oh yeah, Gling, Gling. If you guys do video editing or you want clips for captions, I appreciate the likes. Thank you so much. Captions, like you have an hour-long video and you want to clip it up so that you have a bunch of shorts, like that's called clipping. That or just video editing in general, this tool, clutch. Opus is too expensive though. That's the problem. Opus, you can't run it for like a while. It just gets so expensive. Gling does both of those. Yeah, if you're going to be hosting, I prefer Hostinger if it's a website, and then Railway if it's an app. So this is Gling. This is the AI video editing tool. And then he does, it's so dope. You just drag and drop your video in. It automatically will remove all the ums, the uhs, the bad takes, and then 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Let's see, it does all the clipping, all the little clip. It does all that. And then at the very end, you get this cool transcript that you could highlight and it will automatically remove the clips from there. So AI tools are expensive. I wonder how much you spend a month. I'm actually cutting it. So here's where I am. If you guys want to get super nerdy, I'm not spending. So like so this is Kai. This is my usage basically. It's not so much subscriptions. Subscriptions are actually a tax for people who don't know how to code or vibe code. I'll say that again. Subscriptions are just a tax for people who don't know how to code. If you guys know, let me explain how much of a tax is. When you go to ChatGPT and you ask it a question, that is 0.000000001 of a penny. And every time you could talk, it's 0.000000001 of a penny. And so you're paying $20 and you can talk for all of like as much as you want, and you won't burn $20 in credits from APIs and from usage from ChatGPT. So once you realize the markup game that all the services have on your tokens, so when you pay a $20 subscription, $49 subscription, every request is actually running pennies. He's right now running the script for everything, so he's just finishing. I give you guys an update on the book. I know you're like, I want to go to bed. I'm so waiting. Sorry, this is a very big book, and he's almost finishing. Subagent hit an output token limit, which he was trying to write this. Oh, one agent tried to write the whole thing on his own and hit a token limit. So it has to be. I'm telling you, this thing is massive of a book. Like this is not a like little like 10-pager. Here's a 10-page book. If not, I'm gonna cancel Claude. But no. This is like, you can only do this type of book inside here. So it's a full Claude Code, like everything you want to know about Claude Code. That's why I'm just babysitting him on the side. So instead of subscriptions of what you're paying, you're now actually paying in just raw API costs. So instead of me paying $20 subscription here and $20 subscription here, I've canceled those. And now I just fund $20 in like API fees, or not API fee, like think of like API deposit. And then I just whenever I do my all my robots, all my agents, all my apps, they're just calling services and using them. And maybe I'll spend maybe 40 well, I'll spend $100 a month like plus in just API costs. Can we cancel GHL to save it? You can cancel GHL. You no need for G because what you can vibe that's vibe coding ruins you. Ruins an AI for ads and running ads, please. Yeah. So AI technically for ads. Here I'm gonna give you guys a secret for ads. I tell you guys, I'm Dr. AI. I do not gatekeep. You guys ask your questions. I'm here to serve. And if you guys are interested in one on one, just book a one on one with me and I could do advising or implementation. I can help automate your business. So you press a button and magic happens. Let's talk about ads. With ads, here's the whole thing. You want to use Nano Banana Pro. Doesn't matter where you get it. You can get it from like Google. You could get it from Higgsfield. You could get it from FreePick. You could get it if you have GenSpark. It's actually included. For example, Higgsfield. A lot of them will remove watermarks. If it's a photo, honestly, just give it to Nano Banana. But here's one of the biggest things. Ads. Okay. With ads, let's take FB, for example. FB and INSTA, for example. With all of that, it's a game of I'm going to simplify ads, very, very simple, FB and Insta ads. You have one ad account, and in that ad account has two groups. You have your testing budget, and you have your winners budget. Your testing budget is a budget that you're going to spend every single month, does not change. It's like 60-40, 60%, 40% testing, 60% winners is like the thing you want to think about it like for whatever your budget is. That never changes because you're going to spend X amount on your testing. In your testing budget, all marketing is testing. What gift can I get to get a one-on-one? Oh, just send me a DM. Just send me a DM. I'll give you my calendar and then we could talk. Super easy. So all paid ads are basically, it's just like content. It's just you have to test and test ads. So the game with ads is every week you load that campaign with 25, minimally 25, depending on your budget, but 25 is a really good number. 25 of ads. These are photos, not videos. Photos. They are 9x16 or like... There we go. Sorry, I had to like my brain broke there for a second. 9x16, like portrait format, basically. And you're spinning each photo represents a pain point or desire for your ideal. It's mostly honestly your pain points are actually going to outperform your desire ones. Moving people away from pain is actually easier than moving people towards desire. Who knew? So you're going to be hitting all the pain points. Some of them are going to resonate, some of them aren't. At the end of the week, you have your daily budget. Start at $25 a day and then go up from there. Don't change it. You have your daily budget. The end of the week happens and you got some data. You are going to delete, I would say delete, but just deactivate. Don't delete your data, deactivate. Kill or delete all of you only want to keep 1 to 3 winners. That's all in the next round. So you're out of the 25, you're going to find 1 to 3 winners. It may just be one, honestly. A winner is basically a lead that has a high or a ad that has a high click-through rate or conversion rate, basically. And it's bringing you leads at like less than $1.50, basically, or something cheap, something like that. Whatever is the best performing. You keep the winner, you put the winner in the winning ad budget, and then you do it again. New ad group, new 25, run it with your winner, and then you repeat. So that's basically all of it. LTO, hope you answered. Let me know if you want me to answer. What was the tool called to remove the watermark? Depending on the watermarks, if it's a photo, any photo that has a watermark, the book's done too. Any photo that has a watermark can be removed with Nano Banana Pro. Nano Banana Pro functionally is Photoshop, if you want to think about it. It's basically Photoshop. Like anything you want to edit, remove, add text, remove anything or change or swap, take a photo of me and take a photo of a hat and some shoes and it can dress me in a photo. That's Nano Banana Pro. Nano Banana Pro is functionally Photoshop for businesses. Okay, the workbook is done. I'm now going to just put it on a Google Drive. And then you guys, for everyone that just tuned in, at 20,000 likes, I promised everyone an ebook that has everything you could want to know about Claude. IDEs, MCPs, Nullify versus the other ones, slash commands, permission nodes, plan modes, subagents, skills, MCP, dev tools, hooks, Git work trees, scaling, advanced real world systems, ROI framework, plans, terminal install, basic, context, full reference, cheat sheets, advanced build tools. All of that is in this book. I'm curious, actually kind of curious, like how big is this book? It was all made with, it could only be made with Claude and VS Code because it is so massive. I'm actually kind of curious how many pages do you think it is? Put in the comments how many pages do you think this is? Is this 5 pages, 10 pages? 15 pages, 20 pages? What do you think? Put it in the chat. I'm just uploading it to Google, so I'm going to give you guys like a QR code. You'll scan the QR code and it takes you right to the doc. I don't want your email. I don't care. There's no paywall. If you guys find this valuable, join my academy or my one-on-one coaching is like the best way to like take the next step. But this is the full workbook. Let me just figure out where is it? Copy, paste, load. How many pages do you guys think it is? 500 pages, 70 kilobytes, 68,000 kilobytes. How big is that? I don't know. 350, 200 pages. Okay, it's loading. Oh, it's still loading. I don't know. Really? All that work? Did you miss anything? No, he just made everything concise. Okay. It's 47 pages. It's concise. It's not like super crazy. That's actually really good. Okay, let me get you guys a QR code. Get ready to take a screenshot. I know. I was like looking at it. He basically condensed a 4-hour workshop into 47 pages. So like, actually, because he covers everything. Nice and concise. Nice. Okay, I'm loading and getting you guys a QR code right now. QR. Get ready to take a screenshot. I'm not putting it on my website. I could build a landing page and get the email, and honestly, just go to Simple Tech Skills, sign up for the lead magnet there. I mean, that's the main way to get in my email sequence, and then you get all my goodies from my email sequence. But because technically my email sequences, like if you ever get my email ones, every 4 days I send you a YouTube video so you can learn something new. So like just go to simpletechskills.com and you can sign up, and then you get like a free YouTube video every 4 days. They're not like, here's a blog post that you can read. No. It's here's how to do something. Go watch the video and you know how. I thought your code was 350. Okay, QR code. What's up, Dalton? I know, we have quite the audience here. No pressure. QR code generator. Okay, I think this will work. I like this one better. I'm creating a QR code. Okay, URL. Okay, you guys ready? Get ready. And then, will that work? Hold on. How do you, wait, I'm going to do the other one. I don't like that website. Enter URL. And then create the code. Okay, wait, let me test it, because the last thing I want to do is like give you guys a QR code and then have it go somewhere like not I want to go. So as a software developer, I got to test things. I'm not a software developer. I pretend to be one. I'm a vibe coder. Hold on. Camera. Open in Chrome. There it is. Claude Code Complete Workbook. All the cool things that you're going to get. Nice, right? Okay. You guys get ready. It's the QR code. There's no opt-in, so it's like, respectfully. I'm just giving you guys the sauce. Okay. We're good. You guys ready? Get ready to take a screenshot. It's a full Claude Code course. You're very welcome. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, and I can't show it for that long or else TT gets mad. So 3, 2, 1, go. Snap, snap, snap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If everyone got it, put a yes in the chat. If you didn't, let me know. I gotta swap back just to kind of, because TikTok is kind of mad at that kind of stuff. And that should take you to, you guys got it? Nice. That would take you right to the Google Doc, like right there. So, and then everyone got it. I want to make sure everyone got it. Nice. So let's take a look at it because, like, first off, like, let's give it up to Claude, who created the workbook, basically. Like, he put all the work in. He's like, oh, geez, look at all what he had to go through. So he went through all of that for you because I want you guys to understand Claude has a lot of superpowers and stuff like this, like MCP, skills, subagents, planning mode, Claude MD files. Like, they're going to make you so much more powerful with Claude. Like, that's the coolest thing is, like, it's going to take your Claude subscription to a whole nother level. Like, you can replace, like, employees, skills, and all of that. Have a wonderful, no, thank you everyone for staying up and participating tonight. Truly grateful. Like, you guys are a great show. Make sure, if anyone did not get the QR code, let me know because I want to make sure you guys all got that. But, like, now I'm kind of curious, dude. Like, check out the doc that we just see how I like how Claude writes documents. Claude writes so nice documents, like all nice and organized. So it's a table. Monica, miss you, Monica. I see all my students tomorrow. I miss my students. I tell you, when I leave on weekends. So this is the complete Claude workbook, branded, Simple Tech Skills. That's my company. Beginner to advanced. Oh, I should put the logo there. I don't care. I just need to get it into the hands of people fast. Oh, Notebook LM. That's a great tip, Preacher. Okay, everyone do this. Go get the file. Step 1. Go and get the file. If you guys didn't get it, let me know. You're going to go File, Download. And File. Jesus, look at all the people. Look at all of you cute, cool, amazing people all right there. Yeah, you could cancel Perplexity, Jennifer, for sure. Actually, a lot of people canceled Perplexity a long time ago. I'm going to just take it. Like, I prefer Markdown files. If you're going to give those to, like, an AI, just give it as a Markdown file. Okay, we're all going to do this together because you guys are going to love, we're going to get 2 birds with 1 stone. For everyone here, we're going to learn about Notebook LM. Put a yes or a no in the chat if you played with Notebook LM. Yes or no if you play with it. If not, I would love to introduce Notebook LM to you. Very simple, you create a new notebook. Notebook LM solves one specific problem. AI hallucinates. It makes up information if it doesn't have the answer. So that's what Notebook LM. You feed it documents, YouTube videos, files, Google Drive, folders, Google searches, YouTube playlists, whatever you want. It's 100% free. 100% free. The only kind of like limitation is really the number of files. On the free plan, they allow you to attach 50 files. On the next paid plan, which I think is like $20 a month or something like that, you could do 100 files. And then next one to that, I think is like 200 files or something. I could be wrong. So that's what Notebook LM, but that's not the best part. That's not the best part of what Notebook LM does. But watch, we're going to all do this together. So sign up, all you need is a Gmail, and it's super free. Okay, so I'm going to attach a file. Again, you can attach videos, drives, copy text. You could do a web search, and it will pull all the search results in. This is your source information. Where is your source information first? I'm going to just do the file workbook that we just created together right now. So you load your files in. You can load lots and lots of files. Just drag and drop it in. Lots and lots of files. How do you open the QR code on your computer? Oh, well, if you do the QR code, it will open a link, and then you could just forward the link to your computer. Okay, so you loaded a file. This is really cool. This is where the magic happens. If you look to the right, So remember, all we did was source files here. You can chat, ask any question here, and it will source. It will tell you where the source, where if it cites. It's basically like Perplexity, but with your documents. Um, Flashcards, John. Flashcards, John. Let's go shopping. You can take your information and turn it into a PowerPoint presentation. Go ahead and press that button first. And when you press that button, it goes right in the oven. Boom. Next thing you're going to place and you're going to click infographic. Boom. Make sure does everyone have like the QR code? Let me know, make sure everyone has it, or else, because I want you guys to participate with this. You guys need to get the Claude Code workbook. This is free. We have these plus 3 amazing human beings are on there getting this. So get this right now. If you don't have this, let me know. I want to get this because we're taking this and you're dropping this in Notebook LM. And then from here, get ready to take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Once you got that link, that takes you to our document, right? And then from the document, you're going to go File, go Download. And what I recommend, because you're giving this to AI, it is a really good practice to give AI markdown files. It's just raw text. It's like a plain text file, basically. This helps the model understand it. It's a smaller file size than a PDF. I don't recommend giving PDF files to your large language models. MEMD files are really much better. Cool. So then you drag and drop in here, got your file in here, and you started to place your order for boop, press the button, and boop, press the button. So you got infographic. They take some time to process. It can't allow me to download. Is anyone else having trouble downloading it? Because I could put it as a download button on like a website or something. I could find a way. There's probably like, if I do, hold on. Okay, yeah, you probably got something like this. You want to click first, you want to go File, and then make a copy. Oh, it's not allowing you to make a copy. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Share, share. Yeah, you guys can view it. You guys, I don't need you guys to comment on it. Refresh. Oh, okay. Matt, what is there a button that I press that oh, it says no file. Okay, hold on. It was not letting me to I think I have a hypothesis that like that QR code generators. So I have a hypothesis that like QR generators they only give you so many that are like so free and then the QR joke like breaks or something. So let's get a new QR code. Let's actually because I want to think of like what's the quickest way I could give you guys. Oh, okay, okay. I know. I have a short link. I have a shortly link. It opens up as a website, but not a Google Doc. That makes sense. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, link shortener. I have a link shortener. I have it's like short IO. If you quick plug. If you guys want like free short links, like here's one. Like I'm gonna take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. I'm gonna just log in real quick. Yeah, because that way I could just give you guys, maybe that will give you guys the link. I will give you guys, either that or as I could just say send me a DM. I could just log into TikTok. Okay, let me just create a new, paste Google, and then Claude. Copy, save. Okay, let me test it. Okay, that works. Here's the link shortener. Get ready to take a screenshot. DM is cool too, I know. Okay. DrAI.short.gy.claude. Nice. I want to make sure you guys get it. Like, I will find a way. Like, technology is not my Technology is not the hard part for me. I will find 14 different ways. I had to click back. Awesome. Okay, now that's part of the exercise. That's just the work. So copy it, make a workbook. Let's continue because now we're going to go into Notebook LM because Notebook LM is going to take it to a whole nother level. It's going to like with your brain. Okay, ready? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Thanks, getting out of the car. If you guys ever miss anything, you always send me a DM too. Okay, so and then just go File, Download, and download as a Markdown file. Also download as a Google Doc to make sure you keep it because it's really great. Okay, and now we're in Notebook LM, right? Everyone's in Notebook LM. And all we did was created a notebook, like right here. We just created a brand new notebook. That's all we did. And inside the notebook, all we did was click Add Source, right? That's it. That's all we did was click Add Source. And all we did was upload one file, for example. For historical events, I'd have to think about that for a second. That's a really good question. Now that you have your documents, remember, we press buttons. Oh, our infographics done. Our slides are getting done. I'm going to place some of the orders for these. Just go ahead and press the button once. It places an order for that item, and then it will take maybe 5, 10, sometimes 15 minutes if it's like a video. Like I'll do a video overview. So it does explainer videos. Can we share Notebook LM? Absolutely. I'm going to pick whiteboard or anime. I like anime. Okay, so now we're just placing an order, right? Oh, for sharing, upper right-hand corner, this is where you'll share. And then this is where you'll share access, just like any Google Doc, basically. So, and then, I highly recommend the podcast overviews are really, really good. Mind maps, definitely place an order for a mind map. And I think that's pretty good. You could do a report. Reports are really interesting. Okay, you guys ready? Now we just placed an order. We have things in our all nicely done. Let's look at number 1. This is a mind map. So we took the Claude Code workbook, and now you can see that workbook has everything you could ever want to know. I promise you, if you read this workbook in these 47 pages, you will know more. Actually, I want to change that to Railway, actually, instead. You will know more about the average Claude user. You'll know how to spin up subagents and teams, how to work with Git. Very, very. Okay, so this is just a mind map. My favorite. Oh, wait, where's slide? Okay, overview. So this is a giant infographic created using Nano Banana Pro. But Nano Banana Pro does perfect text and images. That's why Nano Banana Pro is so important. So here's our basically Claude Code from AI chatbot to local productivity agent. You'll learn about the core infrastructure. You'll learn about the context window. You'll learn about permission. Oh, wow. You'll learn about skill. See, this is where I really need you guys to learn about what Claude offers. The skills, MCP, orchestrating agents. So this is just an infographic that's generated, but you could turn any file into an infographic with one press of a button. Basically, when you deploy your app and you're building your app lives only on your computer. What if other people want to use your app? There are many different services that you can host your app. I need to send you a DM. Yep, send me a DM if you guys want one-on-one AI consulting. Basically, there are many different services that allow you to host your app. Netlify, Vercel are like the most common. I highly recommend Railway. Railway. Take a screenshot. So when you're vibe coding your app and you want to deploy it to the web, you're going to use Railway. It hooks up to your GitHub. It's a laptop in the cloud that runs your software so that you can go to a website and you can access your cool app in the cloud so that you could vibe code and other people could look at your awesome app and you can sell and make money. So that's the infographic. Okay, my favorite, the slides. This is what we came here for. It took that document and created Mastering Claude Code from Terminal to Autonomous Agent, a comprehensive guide for shifting from chat-based interaction to orchestrating intelligent local systems. This is where I want to get you guys. Will this be better than AWS? Nah, AWS is like a whole like next level. Like you're a software engineer. You have more I would say like it's a bigger code base basically. So AWS, it's not Railway's not replacing AWS in any shape, way, or form. No. That's a good thing. What's the mindset shift? We want to move from working with just chatbots because they have no file access, they are just passive, they don't have context, to coworkers. With now we have Claude. He has persistent memory. He remembers more about you. He works 100 times faster, and now he has access. This is the biggest change. He has local access to files on your computer. So he could create files, read files, edit files, and update files. Yeah. So you're gonna see enterprise companies, like we're already seeing enterprise apps degrade, and now is this better? Yes. No more NAN, Make.com, or Zapier. Everything is Claude code, basically. And now Claude allows you to go. There are two ways to talk to Claude. There's the terminal for software developers. I don't recommend unless you're a developer. And mostly everyone like us, like you guys, you're going to hang out with Claude in VS Code. VS Code is your IDE. That's where you're hanging out with him. And then when you work on a project, the most important thing is a Claude MD file. Why so? The ship steering metaphor, a small angle error at the start leads to massive. Oh, so inside of your Claude MD file, you have the goal of the project you're working on, the tech stack or the languages, the architecture or the frame structure, and then any constraints, do's or don'ts. Because the biggest challenge is to manage the context window. You only have so many tokens and so much memory to send and work with. One of the biggest skill sets is being able to manage your context window. You only have 200 tokens to talk with Claude, and so you need to make sure you have enough space between all the things you're sending him. Because then you get context rot, and then he doesn't know what you want to do. So modes of art. This is so dope. Like, this is Notebook LM. Isn't this dope? And then you're going to go ask before doing edits. There's plan mode, edit automatically, bypass permission mode, and then, the iteration loop. This is where it's important. So you're in Claude. Oh, wait, where's Claude? So you have your file. Claude goes and builds. He outputs. Claude looks at the code and checks, finds a bug, sends it back to the source, and then it goes back and builds a new update. And so Claude can self-iterate and fix his own bugs, which is terrifying. These are some shortcuts. Expanding the reach. MCP, USB. So if you want to connect your Gmail, GitHub, Notion to Claude, MCP is like USB basically. But we're moving more and more into a world where skills. How do you build Claude skills in Claude skill MD files? Very important. More effective than running MCP. Basically, you can automate human beings more. My favorite, sub-agents. This is why Claude is so good. He has a builder agent, then you have a reviewer agent, and then you iterate. Because if you're not doing sub-agents, you're just building, and missing the review. Very important. Code quality increases. MD is just a standard. A lot of them just standardized MD. I haven't seen any. It's more of just like a coding thing. That's a good question of like why MD versus like text files, but they fundamentally, well, MD files are formatted text files if you think about them. So a text file doesn't have like headers, bold, and bullet points. MD file has like bullet points. Actually, let me kind of, I don't, I don't have anything to show you. Yeah, this will be like just raw text versus trying to think of like a markdown file. I don't have a markdown file to show you guys. Let's see what else here. Events, production. Yeah, this is the biggest thing is like how you're building from your computer and getting it shipped to the web so that your web, ignore Netlify and Vercel, replace this with Railway. Railway is all you need. And then now your app is in production. Because again, we're moving into a world where you're going to be building your own micro SaaS, your own SaaS products. How long do you go live? I go live every day, usually after 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, usually in the evenings. All my lives are technically recorded on YouTube. YouTube has some of the recording, but I'm going to clip all these and reclip these, which is nice. Okay, let's bring it to a very end. Let me show you guys how to take it to the next level. Couple ways you could take it to the next level. One, just book a one-on-one with me. I could take a look at where you are and your goals and show you what AI tools you need to use, what subscriptions you need to cancel, how to automate your business or your workflow so that you're working smarter, not harder. That's one of the biggest things. And then how to leverage automation in your business so that you could buy back your time. Try downloading the book on my phone. Just send me a DM and I'll send you the link to the book. So if any of you didn't get a book, oh, quick thing about Cam. Let me show you what Cam does. I hate creating short form content, honestly. So let me show you my AI avatar that pumps out content 4 times a day. And let me show you. So Cam is a software I vibe coded using Claude Code. And because I've been spending lots of time, sorry, where's the book? Oh, just send me a DM and I'll send you the book. If you guys missed the book, just send me a DM and I'll send you guys the book. Now, with this is an AI avatar clone. It will clone you. It will allow you to get on, it will allow you to pump out 10 pieces of content every single day. And you never have to get on camera and it will publish to all of your social media profiles. So what happens is that you have your clone create content on all the social media profiles and you never have to get on camera. These are the clones that we've been cloning. We've already been selling licenses to these. So this is what everything you see, she didn't get on camera. She never recorded anything. This is all fake, all AI. Oops. There we go.
What if I told you there's a $400 billion market where you can own territory instead of chasing one-time commissions? Most people think it's impossible. I partnered with PeopleWorks Blue Ocean business model. You get protected territory.
So this is an AI avatar, and then you can see my clone. This is my clone. This was built using Claude.
Did you know Claude just launched inside Excel and it's about to change everything? Most people are still manually debugging formulas like it's 2010. I've been testing this for 2 weeks. Claude reads your entire workbook, explains any formula with cell citations.
Oh, this is the best.
Assumptions without
it's not just the
dependencies.
avatar.
It
It's
even
a
traces
factory.
those annoying href errors to their source instantly. Now imagine asking your spreadsheet why revenue projections look weird and getting actual answers with proof. By
Oh, actually, hold on.
was a game changer for anyone running financial models. Follow for more AI tools that actually save time.
That's my avatar. It could be any avatar, any person. You could clone yourself and pump out content. So this is Cam. This is the content automation app. I vibe coded this using Claude, and he allows me to post. This is my content calendar. For the last 2 months, or actually month, I've been using Cam to publish 8 videos a day, 10 videos a day, 10 videos a day, 13 videos a day, 9 video a day. And I've never have to get on camera. I never have to record a script. I never have to worry about anything. I just press 4 buttons and a piece of content comes out. I don't even have to come out up with ideas. So basically, inside Cam, you can have an army of avatars. It could be you or anyone. They could be real or they don't have to be real. And then what Cam's going to do is Cam is going to completely clone them. And then from it, it's going to pump out. This is a factory that will go through each of the process to write the script, generate the voice, generate the avatar, generate the B-roll, edit everything together, and then schedule to publish to 6 or more social media channels. And as you can see, these are all just records of that I've been publishing content. So we can see my avatar.
3 things about the new GLM-5 AI model that will blow your mind, and the last one is going to change everything about how we build AI systems. First, this thing is massive. We're talking 744 billion parameters.
That's just the avatar. The content looks like this.
3 things about the new GLM-5 AI model that will blow your mind, and the last one is going to change everything about how we build AI systems. First, this thing is massive. We're talking 744 billion
the whole
parameters.
content production.
That's more than double the size of most models out there.
And then it puts you
Second,
in the
it's
same.
designed specifically for complex engineering tasks and long-term AI agents. Think systems that can actually plan and execute multi-step projects. But here's the third thing that nobody's talking about yet. They built a completely new training infrastructure called Slime that makes the whole system way more efficient.
That's wild. This is how I find out about the news. And then piece of content, that only costs $3 to make. And then he also does carousels. So you could pipe in a piece of content and then it will automatically put your avatar in a carousel. You don't even have to read the article. You just paste the URL and it pumps out content like this. And then that would get scheduled to publish across all social media. That costs 50 cents to generate, stuff like that. So when I go to create content, all I do is I really just go to, I'll go to the news. So this is just a newsletter. There's many newsletters, basically. They'll talk about something topical related to your audience. You will have some article related. Actually, let's take an article, for example. Claudebot OpenAI. We'll just take this article for news right now. Come on, just give me an article. Claudebot OpenAI. OpenAI. There we go. Okay, we'll take an article. And it could be any article. You don't have to read it. I'm just actually making sure, because journalists are lazy. There's actually no article there. Journalists are so lazy. They're like, take this one. Okay, this looks like an article. Ah, words, an actual article. Great. You're going to copy that URL. Copy. You're going to go to Cam. You're going to go to Campaign. And then you're going to click Paste. And then you're going to choose just Avatar. And you can load up your queue. This is you're building out your 30-day campaign from here. And once you like it, you just select one or many of your records, click Add to Production. It will now add it into the production queue. And now, oops, did I add it? Oh, I didn't add it. Here, add, yes. There you go. Then, let's see if we load it in. There we go. Took a little bug. Then it will go through the process. This is all hosted in the cloud. So you'll run this on your own cloud infrastructure. The way it works is like you bring your own keys. So this runs on your own keys, your own data, so that you own your data, you own your API keys. So now it's going to go through the script, the voice, the avatar, the B-roll, the editing, and all the way to publishing. And then what will come out on the other end will be some article, say something like this.
3 reasons Meta's facial recognition glasses should terrify you. And the last one, you're not going to expect it. First,
Yep.
instant identification of strangers. Walk down the street, look at someone, and boom. Their name, social profiles, everything pops up through the AI assistant. Second, they're calling it name tag internally. Meta's planning to launch this as early as this year, and they know the privacy risks are massive. But here's the third thing that's really disturbing. Internal documents show they wanted to disguise the launch by marketing it as an accessibility feature for disabled people first, using vulnerable communities as cover for surveillance tech.
Whoa.
Comment agent to get your own AI clone.
Jesus. Didn't know about that. This is how I find out about the news. Yeah. And then he'll go and just generate carousels, all that from the website. No, so you're just not linking to your website. You could set it up to post to your website, basically. But there's no need. Well, eventually it could go and post to your website. So this is Cam. This is how we're basically building an army of agents.
Proven workforce technology and full support. You sell, they deliver, you build recurring.
That way you could post 10 times a day or 3 times a day, like whenever you guys want. Like you can get pretty scandalous of like how often do you want to post. Just go to simpletechskills.com, sign up, and then you can book a call on the other website. So this is the website, Simple Tech Skills. This is Cam. Let your AI clone. It could be you or it could be anyone. Publish 120 videos a month every single month, and you never have to get on camera. It will clone any person. And once you sign up, you can see the price and then book a demo on the other call. And if you just want to learn how to build, you could go to the Academy. And you can sign up for the Academy if you want to learn. We have classes this week. We're going to be doing Claudebot and Copilot, Cowork and Claudebot this week inside the community. And this is where we have a ton of, we have a full Claude Code course. We have full class recordings. So here's the whole Claude Code course. And then for here is the class recording. Nice. Because here you can see all the class recordings where you can see last week we did advanced workflows. Last week we did Claude MCP and Cowork. We did getting more data. As you can see, we're doing a lot of Claude with the community. We did Facebook ads. We were talking about Higgsfield. We did Notebook LM. We did AI avatars. We did vibe coding. We've done high ticket webinar funnels, GenSpark. So we've done quite a lot. And then Claude will output in, or at least the Cam, he'll output in like 120 different languages. So you can literally output all sorts. And yeah, that's how we're creating content for next ones. Wild. What's the web address? So right here, if you go to Simple Tech Skill, that's the only website you need. That's all. The homepage shows you Cam. There's the Academy. And then for some people that just want to book one-on-one coaching, that's my calendar link. That goes straight to my calendar and you can book a call. So all of this is why you want to learn Claude Code and vibe coding so that you could build websites using Claude Code. So cool beans. And then let me give you guys how to get Cam. Super easy. Just go to Simple Tech Skills, sign up here. We'll be doing a live demo soon. And then on the other page, you could book a call. You'll see the price. You'll see all the details. And then from the email, we'll be emailing you updates of as we release new features for Cam. So that Cam, so like my whole thing this week is I'm going to be pumping out, you can see tonight, right after this, I'm going to create some content tonight with Cam. And then it's just going to pump out for a whole week. Another 10, another 10, another 9. And that's across all your social media profiles. And then you could go crazy to be like, how often do you want to post? Once a day? Twice a day? 4 times a day? 6? Or be psycho like me and just post 10 times a day? Did you vibe code the academy? Nah, the academy's in Circle. Not everything you want to vibe code is a big thing. That's a huge thing, is like you don't want to vibe code everything. And so he's just going to go through and produce that. Cool beans. I'm going to take a break. We've been live streaming for quite some time. Thank you, each and every one of you, for hanging out. I hope you learned something new. I live stream every single night, and every time you hang out, I promise you'll learn something new about AI. I share all the tips. Come by, ask questions, and learn, and I'll see you in the next live stream. And for everyone in the community, class starts tomorrow, Tuesday through Friday, free have classes, and we're going to be doing Claude Bot and Claude Code work this week in the community. I look forward to seeing you guys in there. Have a great night, everyone. Great to meet everyone. Such a great, honestly, great audience tonight. You guys crushed it. All of you crushed it. Great night. I'll be back again, and we'll continue to learn. Have a blessed night. Bye. And for everyone on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I'll see you in the next live stream.